The arrival of spring is already an entire week ago. And when you look around, you can see that winter is definitely still in place. Winter weather, as is forecasted, is going to bring us another round of snow probably on Monday. Saturday seems to be cloudy and okay, but we're talking about Sunday evening, several centimeters, and by the forecast, another 10 centimeters on Monday. Then the entire Holy Week leading up to Easter Sunday, which is April 5th this year, we are still going to see temperatures below the freezing point. And we're talking about several degrees, so 3-4 degrees Celsius below the freezing mark, which is going to be detrimental for getting rid of this snow, because we would like to see this snow move out now so that we can actually get started on our spring projects. Don't get me wrong, these wintry scenes with lots of snow and colder temperatures are okay for December, January, February, but in March, after having lived through at least 4 or 5 months of this stuff, you get antsy. You want to get going. You want to get working on your garden. You want to get everything ready for the animals. Very nice, very pretty to see still snow on these evergreens. But yeah, in wintertime, we are now officially in spring. Meteorological spring, of course, starts on March 1st. Then we have spring equinox arrival on March the 20th. And now we're on the 27th. And unfortunately, we've only had a few melting days where temperatures were a tiny little bit above the freezing mark, maybe 2-3 degrees Celsius. And melt is very slow. I mean, it's good for the farm fields to have the snow melt slowly, but we do want to see it continue to melt. Of course, snow on the roofs and on buildings and other areas will melt because of the position of the sun and the strength of the sun. But yeah, everything freezes back up at night. Now, the first signs after Easter, looks like the week after Easter, conditions will improve, and we may actually see the temperature go into the positive territory of maybe +2. Again, not really exciting temperatures, but there will be some melting going on, hopefully, in the week after Easter. But at this rate, and the snowfall still expected, if that does materialize. The last system that we were supposed to get 10 to 15 centimeters only turned out maybe 3 centimeters, 4 centimeters at the most. So we were very lucky again. So our fingers are crossed that we are lucky again this Monday, and that temperatures and snowfall amount will not be as severe. But yeah, this morning woke up to -23 Celsius. We're almost in April. We'd like to see that go now, and we'd like to see some warmer temperatures. We'd like to get to work, because this, as beautiful as it is slowing us down. Now, will it do much for our crops? Not really. We still have the entire month of April and May, and normally our last frost day is what they refer to here as the Victoria holiday weekend, which is like the May 2-4. It's around May 24th. And we've seen here in previous years that snow can fall around May 20th. So you don't want to be too eager in planting things outside until all this has melted until temperatures are well above, and there are no indications that snow will be coming any time after that. So, which is typically the third week of May. So we're gonna have to wait for that. But prep work and setting the garden up, and like I've mentioned in previous videos, I'd like to build some covering for my grow boxes or planter boxes. I want to build a grow tunnel, and with all this stuff on the ground, I can get started on that. So hopefully, keep our fingers crossed. This will be the last bout of snow. This will be the last week of cold temperatures, and we're going to see things better from here on. So that's a wintry update here from Saskatchewan, Canada. We wish you a great afternoon if you're in the afternoon, a great morning if you're in the morning. But overall, thank you for watching, and we hope to see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.